Hey guys, welcome back to Big Ambitions. So you might be wondering, where in the heck am I? So I was finally able to purchase this building from Grace's Office Flowers. Cost 8 million to take over, which was a bit ridiculous considering that the actual business takeover price was 5.3 million. So we are unfortunately left with only $836,000 currently. But what I did was I sold all the furniture and everything, and I got everything out of here. This is what it is at the moment inside this building, but we are definitely gonna be changing this up inside because I don't know, I just don't like the way it looks. But we are also still going to do a flower shop as well, just to kind of keep the theme of one business type in every 1,000 meter or square meter retail space. So let's take a look first at our options here for the flooring. And you know, I will say I kind of like this idea of having a separate floor space for the actual merchandising and, you know, the round display tables and whatnot. So I think we're going to stick with that kind of theme. And right here, there's actually a flower pattern which will match the idea of being a flower shop. Let's see what options we have in that regard. Not really digging that yellow. Let's see what black looks like. Can't really tell what it is. What about gray on black? That's pretty cool. What about pink? Let's try to zoom in a little bit so we can get a better idea. That looks all right. I wouldn't do the red because it's just like the black where it's red on red versus black on black. This white looks good though. I think I like the white the most, to be honest. Let's stick with the white here. We'll use the same footprint here at least because I just think it kind of makes sense. In terms of the floor itself, up beyond the product display area, let's go for something a little bit darker, just to have a little bit more appeal. Let's see. What does this look like with this? So far I'm liking it, but who's to say once it's done? I think it looks pretty decent. You got the dark normal flooring versus the white floral pattern of the product display area. I think I'm going to change this back room, however. Let's go with just this basic tile. It's a back room, so to me it makes more sense to have something basic like that. Now, the wallpaper is a different story. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not entirely sure what is going to look the best for this, but we have these options again. Let's see what this looks like now on a wall. It's not bad. Let's see it versus the pink. Pink versus red. So it's basically white floral pattern on a pink background versus a red floral pattern on a white background. There's green too, but that's green on green. Same color on same color is not very nice. Yellow. I think the red looks the best, to be honest. But I don't know if I like it overall anyway. See, I think this is what it was before, yeah. Ooh. It's tough. I wish we could have more options. This isn't actually bad. That's not bad. Are there better options? This isn't bad. I think we'll go with this. We're just going to do the entire wall like this. They had like 5 different variants on these walls. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better, a little bit more uniform. Let's go ahead and apply that. So this will be our footprint, like I said, and we'll have our space for other things too. I'm thinking, let's see, what can a floral business sell? I've never honestly done any florist retail. So we can do gifts and soda cans and flowers. So basically it's a gift shop that focuses on flowers versus a gift shop that focuses on gifts. Alrighty. We could probably put some clothes and whatnot in here too. Why not? 'Cause I mean, it could be like, you know, clothes here, flowers, and maybe like a little eating area. Serve coffee and soda, I guess. I don't know. Probably not a bad idea. The only problem with that is making sure that everything meets the 80 minimum, which that actually makes it a lot more difficult now that I think about it. Well, why don't we look at AJ Peterson here. Let's give him a call. So, oh, I believe this is, yeah, this is this place. So we are going to start a new business here. It is going to be a floral shop, like I mentioned. Let's call it Flowers by Deload. All right, so now we can call AJ Peterson here again. Right on the top. So I'm beginning to wonder, at the top was the actual address of this business. I'm wondering if this is all sorted by address of business. It'd be interesting. All right, we'll set it for tomorrow at 10 a.m. So we need, where are you? Oh, they don't sell them. Okay, why don't we look at this first before we do this then? So we need furniture, and it's the rounded shelf. There we go. So customer capacity of 15. So we essentially need 5 each for, well, we need 5 for the gifts, 5 for the flowers, and then obviously each type. So we're going to need 20 total. So I think we actually need to call Square Appliances here. All right, so let's once again set this for tomorrow at 10 a.m. We are going to do 20 rounded shelf. That covers the gifts. That covers the flowers. Let's do, we'll do 2 cleaning stations. 4 cash registers because we're going to have it separate. Let's do, I think we need that many. I think that makes sense. Let's get the storage shelves out of the way. I think that should be enough. And then what? We have room for 8 more. Let's leave it like this for now. Yeah. Let's actually do 4 salad bars. Why not? Maybe, yeah, let's just leave it at that. So let's order that. That's for tomorrow. And then we will call AJ Peterson and get everything else that we need. We'll set that for 2 p.m. So we're going to do, let's do 6 loudspeakers here. And then we need a soda dispenser. Large drinks fridge, which I think we need 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get our security cameras here. Our panels. Might as well get 2 security guard lockers. So we would need 7 of these and 1 of these to meet that 75 capacity. So we would need 14 and 2 if we wanted to do just like, you know, 1 thing of male, 1 thing of female for clothing. How much space do we have? We got plenty. All right, so that covers the clothing. So we have gifts, clothing, flowers. We have soda and salad. So that's 5 things we're selling. I think that's probably enough. I don't think we need to do coffee, to be honest. I think that should suffice. So really now, we just ordered this. And then finally, let's call Icabo Hag, and this will be for the next day. So we're doing that. We're going to set it for Sunday at 10 a.m. Now, how do we want this to look on the inside? I mean, obviously we're selling flowers, so there's going to be flowers everywhere. Let's do some sofas here. Definitely want some cabinets. That should be good there. And then we definitely want to add a lot of flowers. Oh, definitely need our clock. All right, let's find some flowers to put in. Maybe have 4 of those. Maybe 8 of those. This might suffice, to be honest. This should be good enough, I think. Let's start with this. Let's just start with what we have here. It's under 23,000. And again, that'll be on Sunday. So we'll order that. All right, so we have an idea of our inside. We know what we're going to be placing here. We know we're going to have clothing. So I think actually we can move on to the next day, get that stuff delivered, and we'll start from there. So I'll see you here in just a second. All right, so we're actually back at the penthouse. Now, before I actually move forward with the day, there was one thing I did need to do, which I will show you here. So I've actually been training people in the background while I was acquiring more money to buy this place in the first place. So I have all these guys ready to go, and they are for these businesses here. So 3rd Street Liquor, they're going to need 2 full-timers and 2 part-timers for every position here, which there's only 2, thankfully. So let's get everyone situated. So first things first, let's go to our people that don't have any task whatsoever. So they're a full-timer, they're a full-timer. Perfect. Let's see. We definitely need 2 of these guys. There's our first part-timer. There we go. And finally, there we are. All right, so we'll assign them to 3rd Street. There it is. So let's make sure that they are assigned uniforms. We can just set market. That's okay. So let's set their schedule here. And I'm only going to do it for just this one business. to show you at least, but then the rest of them I'll just do in the background, so we're not doing the same thing over and over, obviously. All right, so this is shared amongst every day, so let's do that. Oops, I always do that for some reason. Oh, this is supposed to be 16 hours. There we go. And then full time. All right. Now let's do Saturday and Sunday. I don't know how I keep doing that. All right, there we go. Now it's all set up. So this business is good to go. They open at 8 a.m. They close at midnight. So I'm going to wait until essentially midnight and obviously open up their business. But I'm going to do the other ones here and then we'll catch up tomorrow at the first delivery. So see you soon. All right, guys, welcome back. So I made a math error. So I must have misread or my mind just wasn't paying attention, but customer capacity is 15 for each rounded shelf. And I said I only needed 20 total. I needed 24 total. So I bought 4 more in this case. So we should be good now. There should be 5 for each shelf type, and that should give us what we're looking for now. So let's get started on setting these out. Now I've placed the rounded shelves on the space here just to kind of keep things organized, but we'll just do this. So kind of want to make it look cool. We don't need to just do this. Like, that's just kind of bland sometimes. So let's angle these a little bit. Maybe do let's move this one. Perhaps we can do it like this. Okay, now let me adjust this here. Doesn't really look centered, does it? It's almost just off. Like a really weird way. Alright, let's just do it this way then. I think for the sake of interest, I'm gonna make this kind of like a time lapse now that I think about it. So let's just go from this point and time lapse it out until I'm done. So we'll talk here soon. Okay, apparently math is hard for me, so I did not need the extra 4. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, guys. I'll just enjoy. Okay, so now we have the clothing racks, the security equipment, and the security lockers. Now, I'm not going to put up the cash registers yet, obviously, because we haven't received the Ikaboa Hag order to actually put up the cash registers, but we can at least put these back here. And 2 security guards, I think, with all the security equipment we have, should be sufficient. Forgot about the cleaning stations as well, so we might as well get those out too. Excellent. So now the clothing racks, I know I mentioned down here. So let's take a look and see. How do we want to situate this? Because people are going to be walking right here. What if we did that? Let's get over here and fix this real quick. I think that's sufficient amount of space. So we're going to do expensive clothing in this case. So let's do modern male expensive, modern female expensive. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Let's get the angled one done first, though. So this one, that one can go there. And we'll make this one the modern male. And then this side can be the modern female for the angled one there. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Just set that there. These can move a little bit as well. Oops. Okay, let's walk outside just to clear these out. It's just a little bit faster. There we go. I'm not going to be terribly worried about symmetry in this case, to be honest. Just so long as everyone can reach it. Okay. So let's do modern. Okay, and now we just have these left. There we go. We can just put these over here. How many is that up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should give us what we're looking for. Yep. 75. Perfect. So we're good on the clothing racks. Got our drinks fridges here now. Let's get that as close as we can. There we go. That looks all right. All right, now for the security of this place. There should be plenty of coverage in terms of how many cameras we have. Thankfully, if we ever need more, we could just obviously get more, but with that and the security guards, I think we should totally be okay. Just need to make sure that obviously the clothing racks are covered here. Oops, that's the panels. Let's get these up actually. There we are. All right. Clothes are covered. All right, I think we're able to get everything. Perfect. Then we got our loudspeakers here. All right. So now this is what it's starting to look like. And now essentially we just need to get the final delivery from Ikabohag in, and that way we can set up everything else and get it looking good and go from there. I'm going to hire some people for the store obviously as well. Shouldn't be that hard. Should be pretty easy, to be honest. I might keep this as a 24-hour store. I'm not entirely sure yet, but let's get to the next day and see what Ikabohag sends us. All right, guys, welcome back. So I've got everything in from Ikabohag, and we just need to set up basically the checkout counters and the plants, etc., like the decorations and whatnot. So I think I'm just going to do this really quick and time lapse it just so it's not terribly monotonous, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone, I have everything set up now. We got all the plants out, sofas, everything should be good to go essentially. I've already, like I said, done the hiring and everything for this business. So we just need to train them up and get them going. And then I have one more order coming in. In fact, I'll show you what that order is. So we're going to order some tables. We got some chairs, some carpets and other chairs. So I'm going to put basically carpets behind each station here with a chair as well. Just like, you know, something to stand on, essentially. You'll find in a lot of, in real life that is, a lot of retail locations will have like a little pad for their employees to stand on, especially if they're standing for long periods of time. So just figured I'd just add that in there to make it look a little bit more realistic. But I think this overall looks pretty nice. It looks like an actual business. We just need to get the logistics set up, obviously, so everything's filled out. And then, I mean, essentially from there, once the employees are ready to go, we could just open this place up. Like I said, it's going to be 24 hours, so we could immediately just do that and that. There you are. Pretty straightforward and easy. So What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to fast forward until we've met that point of having the employees ready to go, and we will meet back there. All right, guys, welcome back. So we are done with the interior here. I have got these tables and chairs out. I got the countertops changed. I have the chairs and the placemats, or not placemats, but the floor mats, I should say. Everything is squared away at this point for the store. I have gone through and hired more employees. I also ended up getting a bunch of new HR managers, and I'm just gonna accept all of these. I really don't care the cost right now. Should be all set. There we go. So yeah, we just need to get the employees hired. I know I said I was going to skip to that point, but I wanted to show you at least this part here. And by employees hired, I mean just the security guards. I forgot to grab them earlier, so just got to get them and we'll be good to go. But I'll see you once everything is actually done and trained up and the store is open and profitable. So at that point, I will see you guys. All right, guys, I have the place set up finally, and the employees are in their positions. We're going to head on over and check it out, essentially. See what it looks like when the stock is filled up, see how the employees are handling it, how busy it is, etc. It just opened at 8 a.m. I waited until 8 a.m. to actually open up the store, but it is a 24-hour store, so we will see exactly how busy it can be after a day goes by, obviously, but I still wanted to just take a look by hitting that guy's car. There we go. But yeah, I wanted to see how well it handles, how well, you know, the profits roll in, etc. I did do a full-on marketing campaign, so it has a large billboard, it has a medium-sized billboard, and a large and medium-sized internet campaign. Well, this looks cool. Got the cheap gifts over here, the expensive gifts here. More clothes, all the food, all just salad really, and soda. All the flowers. Everyone's standing at their stations. Looks really good. Plenty of storage space. I didn't check the security, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see how good the security is. It's perfect. All the cameras and the 2 security guards is more than enough, and obviously the cleaning should be more than enough as well. But yeah, looks pretty cool so far. Hopefully the customers start rolling in and making purchases, but we'll see how that goes. Let's just head back. And let's go someplace that we have never been to yet. Let's actually... Let's actually head to one of our original locations here. Go grab a burger at Delode's Burgs. How's that sound? And then we'll go to that place that I'm talking about. But I mean, since I have my own, you know, apartment and everything and the necessary equipment to keep myself happy the entire time, I haven't gone to this place for that particular reason. But it's a place that they added in one of the prior patches, if I'm not mistaken, like the last patch, I should say. But I just have never taken the time to go there simply because the need was already met inside my apartment, or in this case now penthouse. But I think it'd be kind of cool to check it out. And of course, if you haven't guessed it already, I am alluding to the gym that now exists in the game. And yeah, I've never been. I think it'd be cool to check it out and perhaps work out a little bit while I'm there and see how it goes. But first, I obviously need some food here. Let's do my own order here. Let's get a soda, a burger, a kebab, and a hot dog. Maybe I can eat all that. Should probably update this place too, shouldn't I? It's pretty bare bones. Maybe I can do that in the next video. go through my original locations and kind of, you know, spruce them up, because this is, now that I'm looking at it, kind of funky and really barren. Surprisingly enough, I've just left it like this. It is what it is, I guess. All right, let's eat. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. All right, cool. Let's just put this in the car. And let's look for the gym. So check mark that. Perfect, there it is. Let's head on over. All right, we have arrived. The place is called Keep Calm and Squat On. Interesting name. All right, let's see what I have to do here. Okay, pay an entrance fee of $32.50. Not bad. It's pretty cool. Can lift some weights. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh. You need sports clothes. You can change clothes in the locker room. Okay, so I gotta go to the locker room. All right. I'm assuming this is back here. Yep. All right, let's put some sports clothes on. All right, we're now in sporty clothes. Let's get weightlifting here. All right, so we're gonna work for an hour here. Oh, what? So I do sit-ups, even though I'm clearly standing at the I clearly don't exercise enough. The deadlift, I think, is what this is. I don't know. I play video games. I don't go to the gym. But let's skip the time. So we got that in. We used half of our food from just that. We can do a treadmill. Ooh, let's do a boxing bag. Yeah, let's start doing that. Are we gonna punch? Oh, wow. Like a punch every 4 minutes. I want to see it in slow time. Come on. Punch. Oof. Even I could do better than that. Anyway. Oh no, we're too exhausted. Let's not get stuck here. Let's get out of here. How do I leave? Okay. That scared me. I thought I was stuck in this place. Let's get back over here. There we go. That gives us a little bit of energy. That also gives us the opportunity to head back home, which is right here. Really cool. Get rid of that marker there. So what we need to do now is we should just do a full 24-hour sleep. And the main reason is that gives us the first 24 hours of Delo's Flowers being open. So let's go boom and sleep. Oh, wait. Before I forget. Please still be open. Oh, they are. Okay, perfect. Let's invest. I think it was... No, that's fine. Let's do 9315712. So $9,315,712. Leaves us the $200,000 in the bank. I'm almost worried that it's still not going to be enough. So let's go to Jensen and throw the rest in there. Let's see if my daily revenue and profit, expenses, everything. Just see if I can get away with this. All right. I guess it doesn't need to be 24 hours now. We'll just do 11. Armistice Tower. Why was my profit still 431,000? Game. What the hell? I invested all my money before the end of the day. Guard. Come on, man. You took $515,000 from me. So now, okay. Oh, Monday morning. All right, whatever. We still have 859,000 somehow, so I'll take it. That's fine with me. But yeah, all right. Whatever. All right, so we are going to check the Flowers by Deld, and it only made 19,000 in profit. It doesn't help that I have 9,000 in marketing, but whatever. 37,000 in revenue. 19,000 profit after all expenses and overhead. Maybe it'll get better. I guess the customer service is low. And that'll get better over time. Served 637 customers, which means only 26 customers an hour. With a capacity of 75 or promotion score of 88, we should at least be getting 66 an hour. So we're not even, and that's at 88%. It may even be better than that eventually, but we're not even at our maximum capacity. So let's do one more, just for the sake of testing. Watch the clock go by. 892,000. All right. There we go. That's a bit better. So 57,000 in revenue, 36,000 in profit after expenses and overhead. Let's take a look at. There we go. So we went from 637 on the first day to 1,029 on the second day, which would bring us to 42 an hour. So you can imagine what it's going to look like if we're making 57,000 roughly every 24 hours. We should max out theoretically at the maximum capacity according to the 88% promotion score, which again, it could be higher. We could max out at around $90,000 a day in profit. I guess we'll see. But that'll be for the next video, of which we will also be doing a massive blitz to clean up the garment district of its current businesses and potentially, well, you know what? Just right now, since we're right here, let's just do it right now. We are going to rent all the empty spaces. I know I said I wasn't going to do this before, but we're going to do it now. We're just going to get it done. Oops, wrong one. Main reason is to make sure that we grab everything in this district, because our ultimate goal on the next video is to be done with the garment district, to have every retail space possible, and then moving in to all the other office spaces that are going to be open as well. So that'll be it for now. Like I said, we will take care of everything moving forward. There we go. Now we can see everything that's available to us in terms of businesses we can buy out. So yeah, we will go through the garment district, finish this out, make sure this is our little kingdom of sorts. And then I think the next place we'll head is likely going to be either Murray Hill or Hell's Kitchen. I haven't decided which one yet for sure, but definitely not Midtown quite yet. But I think maybe by virtue of being the next poorest district, Murray Hill makes the most sense. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But until next time, I thank you all for watching. And obviously, if you liked what you saw, give me a like and hit that notification button if you want to see any of the future videos or anything else I'm posting. And of course, always subscribe to see more of my content as well. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.